people. Once again, good morning, my beautiful people. It is a blessing of a Sunday morning. I pray all is well, not only with you, but with your family, with your health, with your mental health, with your heart. I pray all is well. Well, check this out. I know that a lot of the times I do a lot of morning coffees just as far as in my writings. But we're going to start doing this morning coffee show. The studio is pretty much together. Not all the way how I want it, but it's pretty much together. So the Speak Media, the SpeakNai Vision Media Group can get to popping. So first of all, before I even start the live or even start the topic, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate all of you who support, all of you who show love, all of you who rock with me heavy, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I always say that it's never about me. It's about the people we can reach, the people we can help, to give people better understanding of not only what's going on, but who they are. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So we've all been through things. We all have an understanding of some things, but we're all learning each day. We're all adapting to certain things each day. So I just want to say thank you so much for rocking with me, and y'all know what it is. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother, my fellow king, Chris. What's up with it, my guy? You know what I'm saying? Top of the morning. So I don't want to keep y'all long this morning, but I wanted to talk about the intentions. The intentions. We have to peep out the intentions of people. We have to know what our own intentions are. Good morning. You know what I'm saying? We are blaming people, knowing damn well what their intentions were before we decided to let them in our life. We can't play victim when we knew what our intentions were with this person or with this situation. We cannot play victim when we knew we wasn't going to be right for that person. We knew we wasn't right for the situation. We want to play victim. We want to place the blame on people. And a lot of us do not want to hold ourselves accountable. It's easy for us to hold somebody else accountable. That's easy. It's easy to place the blame somewhere else. But how many of us, to be very, very clear and to be very, very honest, how many of us have looked in the mirror and said, that's my fault. I knew better. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. How many of us actually hold ourselves to a certain standard? How many of us truly, really put ourselves in a position to say, you know what? In order for me to change, I have to be accountable for my actions and my words. Morning, big bro. Morning, Chico. Good morning. The intentions. Ladies, if you have no intentions on being a wife, stop asking God to send you a husband. Fellas, if you have no intentions on being a husband, stop asking God to send you a wife. How clear is that? How clear is that? If you have no intentions on being faithful, be intentional about telling that person the truth. Listen, I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking to be faithful. This is where I'm at in my life. And be clear. Because some people are going to allow you to do that. They're going to allow you to play with them. They're going to allow you to lie to them. They're going to allow you to be unfaithful to them. So why not be honest from the beginning? They don't love themselves to know. They don't love themselves enough to know what they deserve. That's not your fault. You are who you are. But the intentions must be clear. The intentions must be clear. We've all been there. Let's stop. See, you got some people. You got some people that think they're perfect. You got some people that act like they ain't did nothing wrong. They're the perfect relationship material. They're the perfect marriage material. But they're selfish. It's all about them. If it don't go their way, they mad. When things are going their way, everybody happy. Nobody wants to compromise. The intentions, though. I hear women all the time. God, send me a husband. God, send me a husband. Yet you get on social media and every picture she put up, she half naked. Can't nobody take you seriously. Can't nobody take you seriously. What does the man that you pray for have to look forward to? Everybody done seen you ass naked. Everybody done seen all the mess, all the drama, not only that you put yourself through, but you're putting your children through. What man wants to sign up for that? Well, let me tell you what man wants to sign up for that. The man that only wants sex from you. The man that also wants to play the same games that you want to play. That's the man that's going to sign up for it. C. Marsh, morning, my brother. P. Coffee, how you doing, Queen? Like, let's be clear what we talking about. See, so many women are quick to open their legs and not quick to ask questions about, listen, fella, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? That's it. Fellas, we quick to dive in between those legs, but not quick to step up and be a father when something happens. Absolutely. Absolutely. We play victim after it done gone bad already. We place blame after it done gone bad already. And we've all been there. Myself have been there. Most of my brothers have been there. Most of the women I know have been there. But we're talking about change. We're talking about what is your intentions with me? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, what are your intentions? So many of us, we stop paying attention after we see what we like. Man, she looked good in that dress. Man, that ass fat. But I have no idea that she's broken. I have no idea that she got daddy issues. I have no idea that she got 2 or 3 baby daddies. I have no idea that she's broken. And I've laid down with this woman. I've created a soul tie with this woman with no intentions on being anything different than what she's already had. So now I call her crazy. You see what I'm saying? And now I call her crazy. Now I call her crazy because she told me what she's been through. She told me the man that she's looking for, and I was the total opposite. But now she's doing everything that a hurt, broken woman does, and I'm calling her crazy when my intentions was never to be faithful, was never to treat her right in the first place. That's my fault. That's my fault. We got women out here that want, what are your intentions with a man? Fellas, we got to ask this question too. What are your intentions with me? Because I'm healed. I'm ready for the next step. Facts, bro. You making it worse by using her. Facts. Facts, P Coffee. Watch the behavior. See, we don't pay attention. We pay attention. We see, listen, I've gotten to a point in my life so I no longer pay attention with my eyes. I pay attention with my heart. I pay attention with my mind because I know exactly what I deserve. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I'm not going for. And I know exactly what I'm not putting up with. Period. Period. It ain't no way around that. You see, when you don't know what you want, you will accept anything. When you know exactly what you want, when you know exactly who you are, it does not matter how good somebody looks. It does not matter how much money they got. It does not matter what they bring to the table. What is going to matter is how they make you feel. Unconditionally. We got women choosing men for money, knowing damn well they're not going to be happy. We got men choosing women because of their looks. When looks fade, make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, the intentions. We have to keep it real. We have to be honest with ourselves. Listen, a lot of people want people to keep it real with them first. No, absolutely not. I got to keep it real with me first. I got to keep it real with me first. So regardless of how you come for me, regardless of how you act towards me, I'm going to be able to tell if it's unconditional. I'm going to be able to tell if it's real. I'm going to be able to tell if you really rocking with me, how you say you rocking with me. And we have to understand that we cannot ask people to rock heavy with us and not reciprocate that same type of energy. You see, that's a word that a lot of people are forgetting. I want the intentions to be well, but I'm not going to reciprocate the intentions that I want from you. How am I going to give someone what they're asking me for if I don't want it for myself? I can't be faithful to a woman if I'm not faithful to myself. How can I lead a woman anywhere if I have no idea where the hell I'm going? Provide what you also require. Facts, bro. Facts. I require faithfulness, so I'm able to give it. I require unconditional peace. I'm able to give it that. I require for someone to come in and help provide. I can give that. And I'm not just talking about providing financially. I'm talking about having every intention to provide unconditional love, unconditional peace, unconditional happiness, unconditional faithfulness, all of that. Because I promise you this, if the money ever run out and you have those things, you will bounce back as if you never lost it. You never lost it. But if those things fade away and all you got is money, guess what? It's going to be two unhappy people living together. But the money is keeping them together because of a certain lifestyle. So what are your intentions with people? What are your intentions with people? What are your intentions with yourself? You see, a lot of us got a lot of healing to do. I require attention. I can give that. Facts. What you require, you have to be able to reciprocate. What are your intentions when it comes to you? Are you faithful to you? Are you real with you? Are you honest with you? Are you accountable when it comes to you? If you're not any of those things when it comes to you, you're not going to be any of those things when it comes to somebody else, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship. I don't require anything that comes with conditions. I don't require anything that comes with conditions. Anything that comes with conditions, I want no parts of it. Anything that comes with conditions change daily, change by the minute, change by the hour, change by how somebody feel about you. People who love you with conditions, you already know. You know people who love you with conditions. If you don't, let me tell you how you know. Because when things are great, they love you. And when things are bad, y'all fall out. You don't hear from them. They start to talk about you. See, you got to eliminate a lot of those people out of your life. Some of us are going in a circle. Some of us are so used to the generational curse that we don't even know how to break it because we indulge in the drama. We indulge in the mess. We see we see our homegirls say, all niggas ain't shit. So guess what? Even though I don't think that way, this is a cool saying to say. So at the same time, I'm going to say niggas ain't shit. But guess what? The man that I'm asking God for may be looking at my page. But my messy mindset, they disappear. And then when everything good again, hey bro, what's up? Hey sis, what's up? I was just thinking about you. Right. Is that what we talking about? So we have to be clear on the intentions. And let's not get it twisted. Listen, I would love for this platform, this media group, this thing that I'm building. I would love for you to, if you have a word or two to encourage somebody and chop it up with me, click into the video. Add yourself to the video. Add yourself to the video. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, like I tell people all the time, yes, I'm 41, but I'm still learning every day. I'm still learning every day. From my brothers from Chico to my sis P Coffee to my brother Chris McWilliams, C Marsh. Like I'm still learning every day when I talk to these certain people. And even if we're just chopping it up, I can hear them say something. They right. This is something that I can apply to my life. This is something that I can apply to my life. So when you putting yourself in a position, when you healed, and you know exactly what it is you want, and you know exactly what it is you're not going for, before that person, listen, what's your intentions with me? And keep it, and that's it. That's it. Because intentions lead to watching the actions being played out. For real. The intentions lead to the actions being played out. Some of us are old enough to know that people can say anything. Anything comes out of somebody's mouth. But what are your actions? What does the actions look like? What does the actions look like? If you for me, you for me. And I know that. And we ain't even got to talk every day. But the actions will tell me everything I need to know about our relationship. Everything I need to know. I love myself too much to let somebody repeatedly hurt me. I love myself too much to let somebody repeatedly talk down on me. You see, we're repeating this cycle. We're forgiving people, but holding on to the hurt. We're forgiving people, but we're holding on to the hurt. My intentions are to forgive you, but I'm not healed from what you've done to me. So when things go bad, I bring up exactly what you did. And it never ends. If my intentions is to forgive you, I'm not forgiving you for you, I'm forgiving you for me. The forgiveness has everything to do with me, nothing to do with you. Because if I'm forgiving you for how you feel, I myself still gonna hold on to that. I'm still gonna hold on to it. So if it comes back around, I can throw it in your face and say, I told you so. I knew you was gonna do it again. But see, if I forgive you for me, I move differently. I take myself out of the picture. I can love you, but I got to love you from a distance because I no longer trust you. You know what I'm saying? I no longer trust you. I no longer believe that you for me. And it also depends on what was done. It also depends what was done. We throw words around very loosely. We throw love around very loosely. We got so many people these days that are doing things that don't fit them to fit in. We're doing things that don't fit us to fit in. We're saying certain things to fit in for certain people to like us. I don't want to fit in. I don't. I'm fine in the lane I'm in. You see, people get mad at you when you find your lane, but they don't know what you had to go through to find the lane. They don't know how much traffic you've been in. They don't know how many head-on collisions that you've been in. They don't know what it took for the healing to take place. Oh, you acting funny. Oh, you Hollywood. Or you think you too good for us. No, because when I was hurting, y'all was nowhere to be found. When I needed somebody to talk to, you was talking about me. When I needed a listening ear, you was talking about me into somebody else's ear. So don't mind me for looking out for me. Don't mind me for loving me. Don't mind me for giving myself to God instead of giving myself to you. You see, the problem with people is that they love other people more than they love God. They love other people more than they love themselves. So when it comes to intentions, the intentions are wrong from the jump. Because you coming into it. Listen, people are coming into your life with nothing good to offer you. There are so many people that are coming into your life with nothing good to offer you. And because so many of us are unhealed, because so many of us just want that comfort, we leave the door open for the disaster to happen, and then we play victim, knowing damn well that if I would have stuck by my principles, if I would have stuck by the morals that I have for myself, if I would have told myself in the mirror that I'm not healed yet, I'm not ready for this, this would have never happened. Let me just tell you a little something about me, of the man that I've become today. If the only thing a woman has to offer me is sex, I'm good. If the only thing a woman has to offer me is good looks, I'm good. Can a woman offer me unconditional healing? Can she offer me unconditional faithfulness? Can she offer me to, if I ever fall, can she catch me? And for it to be reciprocated by me. What can someone offer you? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about the things that last a lifetime. Unconditional love lasts a lifetime. Unconditional faithfulness lasts a lifetime. Some of us are selling ourselves so short that we know the intentions from an individual, but we think that we could change this individual. We think that we have influence over this individual. Oh, they ain't gonna do me like that. I look better than the last woman he was with. She ain't gonna do me like that. I could turn a hoe into I could turn a hoe into a housewife. I could do that. Sometimes who they are is who they are. And the change comes from them. They have to want to change. Everybody that is watching this video, everybody that's on this live, you know, like I know, that if I don't change, things will remain the same. It starts with me. It starts with being honest with myself. It starts with me being intentional with myself. It starts from me letting go some of the hurt that I created. You see, people create the storm and don't want to get wet. You see, people create the storm and complain about the mud. I created all this mess. I created all this drama. Let me step out of the picture now and not be associated with it. Let me step out of the picture now and not be associated with it. And then when it comes knocking on my front door, I completely lie about the situation. I don't hold myself accountable. I place blame on a man or a woman for the situation. I place blame on my homeboy when he told me not to do it, when he gave me good advice, but I called him a hater because I wanted him to ride with me on all my wrongs. But when it came to him telling me what was right, I called him a hater because he wanted what was best for me, but I wanted what I wanted. You see, I don't put me around no brothers that I can't be honest with. Don't put me around no brothers that I can't be honest with. Yeah, the truth hurts, but guess what, my brother? It heals. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The woman that I'm with, check me if I'm tripping. Because if you don't, I'm going to keep tripping. And then guess what? It's going to affect our relationship. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So listen, my beautiful people. Understand this. What are the intentions when it comes to how you move? What are your intentions on your life? What are your intentions when it comes to your children? What are the intentions when it comes to your relationship with God? What are the intentions? We need to ask more questions when it comes to just our life, who we are, who's coming in it, who's leaving it. There's too much confusion. We're leaving too much confusion on the table. And when we leave confusion on the table, we tend to make the same mistake over and over again. We tend to make the same choices, the same decisions over and over again. And then we play victim. And then we place blame. This man that cheated on you 15 times. You allowed him back in the house. What you think was going to happen the 16th time? You thought all of a sudden that he was going to be faithful. You thought all of a sudden he was going to be the man that you've always wanted him to be. This woman has never been good for your soul. She's always been toxic. She's always been messy. She's been that way for 3 years. You left, you allowed her back into your life because you loved her. But guess what? She didn't seek self-change. So year 4, you got the messiness, you got the drama, you got toxic. Yeah, I love you, but I love me more. And if loving me more means I have to remove myself from a situation, remove myself from people, then so be it. Because my peace matters. My self-love matters. What we try to do these days is we try to not have people mad at us. Confusion turns into a cycle. Facts. A lot of us walk on eggshells because we don't want people to be mad at us. We don't want people to feel a certain way about us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that this is best. I know that this is the best thing for me. But if I do it, I know this person ain't going to be happy for me. I don't want to make this person unhappy. So I'm going to put my goals, my purpose, my dreams on hold. Absolutely not. There is nothing wrong with loving somebody. I'm not telling you not to love them, but you have to love you first. When you start to love you first, you're not going to let that petty shit affect you. When you start to love you first, you start to realize that there's some certain things and certain people that are not for you. The time y'all had was toxic, or maybe the times y'all had was good. But guess what? That season's over with, and I must move on because it's the best thing for me. Not for them. It's the best thing for me. If that means this person being mad, if this means this person not talking to me no more, if this means this person is going to bring up the bad things in my past that I've healed from, so be it. Guess what? My past does not define who I am today. My past does not define where I'm going tomorrow. Stop letting people dictate your life because of what your past looked like. Stop letting people, let me say that again. Stop letting people dictate your life, your smile, the love you have for the love that you have for yourself because of what your past looked like. Absolutely right. Chapter closed. We've read this chapter over and over again. Every time I read this chapter, I get upset. Every time I read this chapter, I get even more madder than I was yesterday. Every time I read this chapter, I find out something new that was toxic in my life. So you know what I'm going to do? Time to close that book. It's time to tear that page. It's time to burn that chapter and move on. And regardless of what anybody say, regardless of what anybody try to do, regardless of how they come for me, I'm good. I'm good. Because the intentions that I have for my life, it is much more than what you say about me. The intentions that I have for my family, my children, means more to me than what you say about me. Because most of the time, when people talk about you, they have no idea what they're talking about. They can only bring up the bad times in your life, but they don't know how God working in your life. So they're confused about where you're going. So now they all in your business. Now they talking to people who hate you. They're talking to people who dislike you. Most of the people that hate you and dislike you don't even know why. Let's just be clear. They don't even know why. Your past is an outline, image that can be repainted a beautiful color. I say it all the time. So do not let your past destroy you. Do not let a mishap, a mistake, take away from where God got you going. You see, you've reached the bottom. So the only way up is, the only place to go is up. You've reached the bottom already. You know what the bottom look like. So why not go up? Why continue to let people, things put you in another lane when you've already created the lane for yourself? The only way is up. We're human. We make mistakes. We're human. We make mistakes. But I'm going to hold myself accountable for my choices. I'm going to hold myself accountable for the decisions I've made. I'm going to hold myself accountable for letting certain people come into my life. I'm going to hold myself accountable for that. I'm not going to blame you for you being you. I knew you was you. But because of my own uncertainty, because of my own flesh, I allowed you in my life. And it went exactly how I thought it would go. It went exactly how I thought it would go. So I can't blame you. I knew that the intentions that you had for me wasn't what I wanted. Ashley, you're exactly right. I have to forgive me first. I have to forgive me. Because once I forgive me, the healing process starts. The healing process don't start once I forgive you, because I may be still mad at what you did. I may just forgive you for your happiness. You feel me? I got to forgive me and let my healing begin. I'm not forgiving you for you. I'm forgiving you for me. And we cannot change people. We can't. People have to want to change on their own. When I was out in these streets, couldn't nobody change me. Couldn't nobody change me when I was out in these streets. I had to say, you know what? I've almost got killed in these streets. Shot 5 times in a coma. In order for me to want a better life for myself, I have to change. I have to want to change. People was trying to get me to change for years. But I was doing me. I wanted to do me. I'm still doing me, but I'm doing me in a positive way. I'm doing me where life matters. I'm doing me where unconditional love matters. I'm doing me where people matter. Where people matter. My intentions with people, I just want to see you smile. I don't want nothing from you. I want to see you smile. I want to see you happy. I don't want to see you going through nothing, but I can only be honest with you. I can only be honest with you. Hey, sis, I need you to get on your shit. Hey, sis, you slacking. Hey, sis, you need to hold yourself accountable for who you're allowing into your life. You feel me? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That was the change. The change was the second chance. You see, there's people who ain't getting second chances. There's somebody that didn't wake up this morning. There was somebody who didn't make it home last night. So I'm blessed. I have nothing to complain about. We complain about the very things that we can change. Most of the time, we complain about the very things that we can change. I may not be able to change the person, but I can change my position in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not be able to change the person, but I can change my position in their life. Period. Period. And people say, oh, it's easier said than done. Not when you love yourself unconditionally. Nah, it ain't hard. It ain't hard because I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what I'm not going for. I know what I'm not settling for. I know what I want. When I didn't know what I want, I was allowing just anybody to come in my life. It's the reason why I almost got killed. When I didn't know what I want, I was drinking 5-6 days a week. When I didn't know what I want, I was getting cut from professional basketball teams because the work ethic wasn't there. Period. But guess what? When I changed and cut all those things out, great career. When I cut all those things out, great relationships with people. Want and needs are two different things. Facts. So ask yourself. Some of us are walking in darkness. Some of us are walking in darkness, and the only thing that we see, and the reason why we can get to what we're trying to get to, because we're hearing things. Because we're hearing things. I got to hear things with my heart instead of my ears. Your ears hear a lot of shit, and they sound good too. They sound good. They sound good. Listen, ladies, I was just having this conversation with some queens a couple of days ago. I said, when a woman's body, when a woman's body feel good, when she's intimate with a man, and he has no good intentions for her, but yet they having sex or making love or whatever we call it, and you hear, I love you. I want you to have my baby. I want to spend my life with you. The ears hear that, but what does the heart hear? What does the heart hear? So many of our women have put themselves in bad situations because of what they're hearing and then what their heart is seeing. Let's just be clear. Be honest and be accountable. Your mistake can be fixed. Your mistake can be fixed. But you can't fix the person. Fellas, we do it too. Fellas, we put ourselves in these situations and we play the blame game. We put ourselves in these situations and we play victim. How can I be a man with principles and not take care of my children? How can I be a man that stand on morals and not be honest about who I am? This is the thing. If you a dog, say that. Say that. Say that. If you don't mean people well, be that. Be that. But don't play victim when things are not going your way. I say this so much to a lot of my brothers. I say this so much to a lot of my brothers. Stand on what you stand on. Stand on what you stand on. Be truthful with yourself. Don't be such. Don't be such. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. We're gonna say that for another day. But for my brothers, listen. So many of us grew up not having men in our lives. So it took us a while to get it. It took us a while to understand it. It took too much time to understand, to be honest. I'm 41. Didn't become a man until I was 35. Let's just be clear. I didn't become a man until I was 35. Me being a man had nothing to do with my age. Me being a man had nothing to do with the money I was making, the cars that I had, the clothes I was wearing. Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. How can I say I love you, but when the door closes, you're just another body? Facts. Facts. Chris, come on, man. You speaking right now, bruh. You speaking right now. How can I say I love you when you're just another body? Facts. Oh, for real, Mo? I already know somebody need to hear it. I already know somebody need to hear it, bruh. Absolutely. Absolutely. Narcissists. disorder. Playing victim. Playing victim. I'm not going to handle my responsibility as a man. I'm not going to handle my responsibility as a woman. So I'm going to play victim because it sounds better. It looks better. You see, everybody cuddles the victim. Everybody cuddles the victim when in most cases, that's the perpetrator. That's the very person who has created this shit, created the storm. But now they're getting wet and they're asking for an umbrella. And they're asking for an umbrella. Just stand on what you stand on. If you need to heal, do exactly that. Do exactly that. Do exactly that. Healing has purpose to it. Healing has purpose to it. I'm telling you, when you become healed, there's a lot of shit that you're not letting ride. There's a lot of people that you are not going to allow into your life that you did like you did before. There are just some things that you stand on and that you live on and you're not going for it. And you're not going to care what people think. You're not going to care what people say. Facts. Facts. Men, be men. Women, be women. There's too many women that want to wear the pants. They have every intention on wearing the pants. No intentions on being a woman. Let any man be a man. We got to stop that. And a lot of these men have fake friends around them. Men should let them know it's not okay to have kids. And facts. But actually, that's what I was saying. Like we are like I can't have nobody around me that's going to cuddle me. No, ain't none of, listen, I can tell you this right now. The God is my witness. Talk to any of my brothers, and they will tell you, Nay is going to tell me what it is. That's why most of the time I won't talk to him. I won't talk to him till 2 weeks after the situation, until I've grasped the situation. Because I can only be honest with you. I can only tell you the reality of it, what it looks like, not even what it looks like, but what it is. Don't be fake around me. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I got to have a brother in my life that's going to say, you know what? Bro, you tripping out here. Bro, you need to get your shit together. Not because I want to be right, because I love you. I'm going to tell you that because I love you. That lets me know that you care about me. If you're going to be honest with me, that lets me know that if I'm slipping in any kind of way, you paying attention and you're going to let me know. Real facts. But Chris, that's what we do. That's what we do. I don't call myself a king because it sounds good. I don't call myself a king because I want people to praise me. I call myself a king because that's who I am. That's who I am. I've had some friends tell me the harshest shit ever. But it was one of the best things I ever heard. It was one of the best things I ever heard. Me and Mo have had this conversation so many times. When Mo slipped, I said something to him. Easy. Period. He may have looked at me and said, man, Ice, you tripping. Walked off, but give it an hour, give it 2 hours. Hey, Ice, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the talk. I appreciate that. And vice versa. There's many a times where I'm out on a flag football field and I done went off on somebody and cussed them out. Mo pulled me to the side. Hey, Ice, that ain't even you, bro. Don't let it get to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not about somebody pulling you to the side trying to make it seem like you a bitch or something. It's all about somebody pulling you to the side and being able and having enough love for you to tell you when you're doing wrong. If my brother's not taking care of his kid, I got to call my brother and say, listen, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? You have created this situation, so you must handle your business. You must handle your business as a man, as a father, period. Hey, sis, this man wants to see his child. Hey, sis, this man wants to be in his child's life. Get out your feelings. Because not only are you affecting the child, but you're affecting the father, period. There has to be some compromise. Somebody got to be the adult. Somebody got to be. And once again, I may love you, but I love me more. So listen, my beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in this morning to Morning Coffee, The Intentions. Let's be clear about the intentions. Know the intention that you have for yourself. Know the intention that somebody else got for you. Know the intention that somebody else got for you. Listen, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody who chimed in. Listen, your words, the way you rock with me blesses me as well. Blesses me as well. I'm always open to bringing anybody on the show. I'm here in Las Vegas, Henderson, Nevada. I'm always open. If you just want to sit and have a conversation, the door is open. I got some brothers like Chris. I got some brothers that are coming in to the show to talk and give a testimony. Let's go, because somebody need to hear this. Somebody need to hear this. Somebody need to hear this. So share the video, tap in, send people to the page, all of that. You know it's all love on this end. I pray every one of you has a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't let the trials of life get to you, because God got you. God got you. Straight like that. I love y'all. Be blessed. One.